Good evening, welcome to Zermatt in the Swiss Alps. It's been a while since I made one of these videos. I'm trying to get back into it by taking what is going to be a very straightforward photo of the Matterhorn at sunset. This is a super cool viewpoint down onto town, which is about 500 meters below, but there's no light down there because the sun is setting behind the mountains on the right. So I'm going to put on the long lens, zoom in on the Matterhorn, and just hope that I get some nice colour in the sky or some interesting clouds going on. All right, we're about 15 minutes away from sunset, and although some of the cloud, which was across the sky, is disappearing, we've still got some nice wispy bits which are just starting to catch the colour. So if I spin you around, you can see the Matterhorn over here, and to the right of it is the Dent d'Héron, which is a smaller mountain. It's actually not much smaller, it's well over 4,000 meters, but it's but further away than the Matterhorn. So it looks a bit smaller, but I think it adds something extra into the composition that I'm looking for, rather than just having the Matterhorn on its own. So you can see my composition there. Got the Matterhorn on the left side, Dent d'Héron on the right side, and we're just hanging out waiting for the light to come through and hopefully hit that north face of the mountain. In terms of settings, I've got the long lens on. I'm at about 130 millimeters. I've got circular polarizer on the front, hopefully, which will bring any color that might turn up out in the photo. The ISO is down at 64. The aperture is f8, which is, I guess, the sharpest point on this lens, and I'm not sure what the shutter speed is doing, but that's kind of irrelevant. And I'm taking two shots. One is 2 stops underexposed, so one is exposing for the mountain in case the sky goes super bright and colourful. One shot, 2 stops under, just so they get all the detail in there as well, and if I need to, I can stick them together in post. But just got to keep the fingers crossed that we get some colour, we get some light on the north face, we get a decent photo. See all this colour, this beautiful orangey pinks in the sky here. Sadly, that's not the way I'm shooting. I'm shooting over here. We haven't got much colour, there's little bits, but nothing quite the same. And I think that darker, thicker cloud low to the right of the Matterhorn is actually snuffing out all the light, which I was hoping would be hitting the north face. My hopes for a good photo are dwindling. My run of bad luck, photography-wise, in 2020 is continuing. Damn it. All right, sunset is now been and gone. We had a very fleeting amount of colour in the sky. I changed the composition slightly because there was a cloud which was kind of annoying me on the left-hand side of the frame, and I zoomed out just to actually include it rather than have it protruding out. And I like to tell myself it was balancing out the darker bit of foreground on the right. I don't think it was necessarily, but it's art in it, so I can do what I want. I imagine that was the best photo of the evening, so I'll leave you with that one. Thanks ever so much for watching. More of this on the way, I hope, so see you on the next one. Ciao, Zermatt.